The Texas Democrats are driving the Republicans crazy around the country, and I am here for it. Trump's even like, maybe we should get the FBI involved. And like, okay, let's martyr these people. Yeah, that'll make things better for you. Let's do that. Because most elections aren't won with people on the far left or the far right. It's the moderates. And the moderates are usually people who don't know shit about politics, and they don't really want to know. They just kind of look and see if the country's going in a good direction or a bad direction, and they vote accordingly. So when the country's starting to slide into fascism, they don't really see it that much. But the more the signs start to get bigger and bigger, they can't ignore it anymore. We're talking about people who literally vote from vibes. And if the country looks like it's just kind of a shithole, then they're going to say, well, maybe we should go with the other side for a while. All they see is, you know what? The country wasn't this angry or this upset a year ago. Maybe the other side is just better at keeping people calm. So maybe I'll vote for them this time. And seeing this country turning into a police state with families being ripped apart and politicians getting arrested, that doesn't really look good for the vibe check. And I know this because I used to be one of these people, and I was surrounded by a bunch of people like this. The first time I ever voted for a Democrat for president was John Kerry, and I didn't know shit about John Kerry. I just knew that he wasn't George Bush. And the reason why I wanted to vote against George Bush is because he put us in another war in Iraq, and they had nothing to do with 9/11. So that one issue changed me from voting from the same party that I've been voting for my entire voting life to a different party. I didn't even really know that much about Democrats. I just didn't want us to be in another war. So don't sleep on the moderates or the undecided voters, because they can make or break an election. If you know somebody who's not that interested in politics, maybe just bring them up to speed here and there. Just kind of be like, have you heard about this story? And a lot of times they'll be like, you know what? I don't even want to hear about this. I don't want to hear bad news. And you say, okay, well, how do you think the country's going right now? Would you say it's going in a good direction or a bad direction? Just keeping that thought in their mind can be all the difference it makes sometimes. That and making sure that they're registered to vote, because we need for the next election to be a bloodbath. Because that is the only way we can stop the bleeding in this country. And the Republicans are terrified that that's going to happen. That's why they're trying to cheat so hard. So if they send the FBI in after the Democrats for not breaking any laws, I have a feeling they're going to be on the news every single night making a huge deal about this, as they should. Okay, I think there's this lady who's following me around the store trying to figure out what I'm doing because I keep talking into my phone. So I'm going to wrap this up so she can just remain wandering. Besides, I got to go check out anyway, so I'll check you later.